welcome to the channel. Welcome to day 7 of the nice list box. This lovely package here. And a hot and not quite steamy Tassie, but it is hot. I think I'm sunburnt and flushed and all that jazz. Sophie is covered in paint because she had a colour run today. And she's got a chocolate face too. Gee, can't get good help these days. Sophie she's dying to open number 7. Yeah, go ahead. Ooh, she thought it was hair ties, but it's hair ties and something she can use tonight.
What is it?
Oh, you have to unwrap it. Here. I think she'll enjoy it. I hope she'll enjoy it. Is there something else? Oh my goodness. What are you going to do with that?
That's a lollipop.
It is a lollipop. Okay, it's a bit squished, Sophie.
What is
this?
What is it?
It's a sponge. And
it's an apple sponge.
well, I thought it was a watermelon. It's actually it's a fruit bath sponge. Yes, it's an apple, and she's getting thrown in the bath because she's just a grub. All right, day 7 for me. There's something squishy. Now I have actually opened it up on the phone, but I didn't read it. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't a 404 error. Ooh, before I get into my day 7. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and yeah, stick around for more because it's crazy on an unscheduled basis. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one's not quite so difficult. There you go. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. Okay. I did think that... Oh my goodness. Oh, hang on. Okay. What does it say? It doesn't say. Okay. What is this? Are they wristy things? Oh, they are. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay, it is kind of what I thought it might be, but these are not how I would imagine they would look. So I'm looking for the gap. There it is. Right. Oh my goodness. Okay. These are something I actually don't have currently because of certain person, let's just say. And it's summertime. I don't need these right now, but I love fingerless gloves. I normally like them with a bit of the fingers, but I love fingerless gloves. Shh. Yeah, so fingerless gloves, and they're really comfy. They probably will stretch. Oh my goodness, these are awesome. So these are cozy knit fingerless gloves. Hands getting a little frosty, keep them warm, and your fingers free to stitch with these fingerless gloves. And they've been curated by the Black Needle Society. This, I actually thought it was going to be either socks or what was I thinking? Socks or gloves, or fluffy socks or gloves is kind of what I thought. But to have these. Yeah, this is like bonus. These are awesome, especially like for me. Because I like having my fingers clear. I like being able to, you know, use the phone in the middle of winter when gloves definitely do not work. Motorbike gloves, which I used to have, you actually can get a finger that will operate your phone on the gloves, which is super cool. Because the last thing you want to be doing when you're on a motorbike is to be taking your fingers on and off. But there's no way you can ride a motorbike with fingers like this in the middle of winter. It's just not going to happen. And that's only cold. It's not snow and ice. And it's been a long time since I actually rode in the winter. I'm a fair weather rider when I had a motorbike. But that was that was history. And I used to ride my push bike as a teenager with fingerless gloves on, my denim jacket with the sleeves rolled up to my elbow, and my forearms would be bare. Yeah, it was a bit of a look, but my hands were warm. Everything else was just getting sun and airing and all that kind of thing. These are awesome though. Now, I'm not sure what the material is. I don't know if it said it. Sophie got stuck on it and she's walked off. I don't know if it said the material, but it does feel potentially like an acrylic. So see how you go with those. I don't think there's any labels inside. It's just knitted up, and I don't know if everyone's got the same color either. So it will be interesting to see if everyone else has the same color. But these are gorgeous. Like this, the cable detail and the ribbing, and it's just like I could knit these so fast. Well, not quite that fast. It's a 3 cable. Stephen West Knits. He's definitely converted me into knitting and making things easy. That would be a cinch. I don't know if I could do it on the not the circular needles. Like, well, I suppose it would be a circular needle, or the square needles for making socks, because they're fairly tight. Socks scare me, and that's getting me into a whole different realm. I haven't actually done any socks. I've watched it, and it just looks like pure witchcraft when you see 4 needles around a sock, around the tube, and then I never realized that there was another needle involved at all. I always thought it was knitting from one onto the next or something weird, and it always seemed like witchcraft to me. And I never had anyone who could teach me how to knit socks. So one of my sons, his girlfriend, would constantly be knitting socks. So whenever she was sitting on the couch or not doing anything else, she was knitting her socks, and always bemused me how anyone could just knit and keep creating socks. Yes. And then Stephen West got into socks, and that just unleashed another demon. So yes, a little bit scared, but not necessarily completely put off. But they do take a finer wool, just like those. So if you're into your multi-crafts, dabble, especially in the wintertime. Crochet, knit, and yeah, use these, but don't get your stitches hooked in. Yeah, you know how when you when you did sewing, if you're not careful, you either sew the front to the back or you sew it to your clothes. Yeah, it's been a while. I certainly haven't done that. Oh, I think I came close actually to one sewing the back into the front, and I had to unstitch the stitches. Yeah, I'm looking at my cat. He's just splatticated all over the carpet, as in he's just sprawled. He's a big boy. It's so warm. All the patties, I put the 4 patties out and then kept 2 in to feed them a bottle because they need the extra food. Now they're all out, and every time I've gone out to kind of put the odd one in with the 4, Lucy has come up to me kind of going, but me, come and love me and hug me. And then she followed me down into the corner, and it's like, oh my goodness, you can't keep following me like little rats, because I can't really say that they're little sheep, but yeah, giant mice. They're funny creatures. Yeah. Okay, look, it's going to be a short video. Today has been another bumpy day. Let's just say, ending on a bump, or not necessarily ending on a bump, but bumps midway. Oh yeah, Sophie did have her colour run at school. That was a lot of fun. She enjoyed it. There was 2 laps of the colours, so she got sprayed. There was a bit of an obstacle course. There was water. Then they got sprayed with the colour again. Then they went back to the beginning, got sprayed over the obstacles, through the water, sprayed a second time, And she loved it so much that she went back for seconds when they offered a second run after everyone had had a go. And she had an absolute ball. And it was...
I had 4.
Yes. You actually had 5. You had 4 and another spray. But yeah, I heard her saying to her friend when she'd got some red on her arm that she said, "This is the best." She just loved it. And then she kept on saying that it was the best day ever because there was cake stalls and secondhand uniforms and books and toys, and they could use either vouchers, that I'm not sure where the vouchers came from, whether they earned them from doing good things in school, or gold coin donations. So yeah, she got some money to buy a book. She got herself a Little Miss, I think. Little Miss or a Little Mister book? Sophie? No. Anyway, she got a little book. That was her choice. She got a little book. There was tears and wailing and gnashing when one of the other girls wanted a pink princess dress and she wasn't allowed to get it. She was devastated. And I had to tell Sophie that it was too big for her. Because she's a dot and the dress was a 7, and it was like no way the two were going to collate in the next year or 2 even. Oh, I'm losing my blanket too. All right. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see what's in day 8. I have no idea.
I know it's day 8 tomorrow.
Which is day 8. We'll get there. It'll be something nice, I'm sure. So stick around. And yeah, come and have a look with me. And day 8 might be something that Sophie's been asking for, and a friend has helped with. So we'll see. Keep you posted. Bye for now. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.